Hi, I'm Stacy, and this is my son Zach, and we're here to unbox our brand new thing we got today, the Robomaster S1 from DJI. Epic?
Yeah, it is epic.
Me too, I think so too. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this guy. Let's see. Big box. I've been seeing a lot about this for the last while, and it's supposed to be very good, and we ordered it, and it said it was going to be 25 days before we got it, and it showed up in a week. Matter of fact, wow, look at this thing. As a matter of fact, it left China only yesterday morning and got delivered to our house today. So how do you like that? Robomaster S1. What do you think, Zach? Looks pretty good.
It's amazing plus epic.
All right.
It was amazing plus epic.
So this will be fun. We're looking forward to putting this thing together and to learning how to code with
pretty much.
With what's it called? Scratch. Scratch or
Python.
Or Python, yeah. Let's see what we got here.
I'm pretty sure Kelsey uses Python.
Okay. All right, let's open this up. All right, let's see. Look, got some more stuff over here. Boy, they really sealed this thing up.
Pretty much. I hope that some of my friends ordered this so I can get out of them.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so the first thing Zach says to me is maybe we should look at the manual before we put all the parts out. So I'm guessing the manual is in this little box right here. Let's see what we have in a manual. Let's see. What are these? Oh, you know what these are? Here's the manual. And here, these are all the little tags you can use to create races and stuff.
And then go like shoot them down.
Yeah, shoot them down and laser them or whatever. All right.
Get Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
So we'll set these aside for a second, and we'll go ahead and look at the manual. What they've got here is they've got it broken into sections, which is pretty cool. It corresponds with the top of the unit. And then every single device that you're going to put together has a code. So for instance, this one here, we're going to start with the wheels, and it says find F1, F2, F3, and F4. So we'll do that. And by the way, this is, you can't make this stuff up. Over here, the cat has decided that she wants to jump into the box.
It's Amelie.
Amelie. We're going to find F1, F2, F3, and F4. So here's an F right here. Let's see if it says what we're doing. F. Okay. Here we go. There's those things there. And we have to go into the A over here because the A side has a glue that we need. Haha, the glue, or actually it's grease, I think. There's the grease. Put it back in the box so we don't lose it.
Yeah, grease.
Grease. Yeah, you got to grease your wheels.
Or grease lightning.
Yeah, all right. So it says here we're going to put 2 of these wheels together at one time. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other set out. And we will stack them up just like they have in the manual here. We have our grease. And it says we're going to put grease in every single one of these little dots. Right over here.
And don't put too much.
Good idea. So just put... So see here, it says put it in a little teeny dot. So it says, okay. So we're going to put... All right, so we've done 3 of these things, and we'll just do the last one. You just got to put grease in every one of these holes for the little crossbars on the Mecham wheels.
And it's very important that you put it in all of them, and just read the directions. Because if you don't, you'll just screw up.
Okay, so we've already built one of these wheels, the way it is, and now we're going to go ahead and build the other one. I didn't want to look too much like an idiot, trying to figure out and read the directions and all that here.
You're not an idiot.
Well, thanks, Zach. All right, why don't you help me, Zach?
Yes.
So we've got this little thing. This is basically a little holder that you stack everything in so you can put it together. It's got 2 different sides to it. So right now it's telling us to use the big side up. So this piece goes into here like that and sits. Okay, so Zach, why don't you get one of these gaskets and one of these and put this inside. No, the other way.
Alrighty.
All right, and remember the little code we figured out on our own here? See the little thing here? That goes where this notch goes. Almost. Turn it this way a little bit. There you go. Perfect. All right, now the fun stuff goes. We got to take a whole mess of these little teeny wheels, these Mecham wheels.
I know, I'm so bad at that.
Okay, so now, we'll just get a bunch of these things out here. All right, Zach, so see, watch me. Look, come in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it right in the hole where we put the grease. I found that if I stack them opposite, we did one, and then skipped one, then skipped one.
And then just keep doing that, and then
then
you just go back around and do the others.
And do the ones inside. You can do those.
Yeah, I'm not doing the outside ones because I'm pretty bad at balancing them.
Oh, that's okay. All right, why don't you try it? So see the hole down in there, Zach? See down in there? Just go ahead and put that in there. Yeah, that's it. Is that it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's perfect. So go ahead and put all the rest of them in just like that, okay?
Okay, I'm just taking my time. Got this one.
Good job. Okay. Oh, you're rolling away on it, Zach.
I really like, don't use me.
Yeah, no. Okay, go ahead and do this. So what this thing does is it likes it so when you put the top on, it lines it up completely. And here's your last one.
I was hiding.
Good job, Zach. Okay. So now the next thing it says to do is we got to put the hub on. So the hub,
like the wheel top.
Oh, okay. So the hub is very tricky. There's one specific notch that you have to get. So if you look over here, there's one and only one notch in this thing. And then it tells you to line this notch up with this left arrow right here. Then you turn, and now it locks all these Mecham wheels in, and you can turn them all to make sure they go. Then all you have to do is go put the screws into here. So the screws are inside the screw box.
I'll do the screws.
Imagine that.
Hey, Dad, like, I'm just going to do the screws.
Sure. So over here, these are all the different screws we're going to need. So it's basically telling us we need these little guys right here. So Zach, don't lose them, because that's the bad thing about having the carpet here. Yep. So drop it on in, straight down. Why don't you put one on each one first?
Hey, Dad, like, should I just screw it in?
Okay, but yeah, hold it. Yeah, that's right. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay. That's lefty.
No.
Other way. There you go. Righty-tighty. Okay, don't do it all the way. All right, why don't you put the next one in?
Because I'm used to just doing doors.
That's okay.
Right, Dad?
Yeah.
Got it? I was making sure it's really tight.
Here, you go ahead and do that one there. I'll put the rest of these screws in for you.
Like this one.
Oh, wiggling out. Can you get it?
No.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Tighten the rest of these down, and then we'll turn it upside down. So we're going to go ahead and tighten these up, because we're going to go ahead and tighten these up. We lost one down in the hub here. So what we'll do, we'll just go ahead, tighten the rest of these up, and then we'll be able to turn the hub upside down and get the missing screw out. That way nothing will fall out. Okay.
Yeah, because Dad already did that one.
So let's get this out of here. There it is. The missing screw.
The missing screw.
Yeah, and then we'll put it right back in here just in case it has to be aligned or something.
Oh, I've already done that one, right?
Yep.
Oh.
And then we'll just go and make sure that every single one of these is tight.
I'm good at doing tight
All
stuff.
right, and now we have two wheels, and if we come over here, we'll just make sure that all the Mecham wheels move. So they all move on here.
And this I just want to show them. This is our second wheel.
Yeah, see, we built two of them already.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have four wheels now, finally, and I just double checked that they all roll. They all roll really nicely. They do provide a couple of spares, which of course made me go back and make sure I didn't miss any wheels on here. They also have spare screws. The grease, you do use almost all of it. So, but you want to make sure you fill each one of those little cups properly so that it gets greased right. So now we're going to go and get the chassis out. Now over here, we actually have two layers of this darn thing. So let's see. Let's see here. I can't do it with the camera up, so we're going to pull this out. There's two entire layers of this thing. That's how much stuff there is in here. So now it's asking for the chassis. So here we go. Here is the main chassis unit. So we'll go ahead and do that.
This can still look like a giant robot.
Yeah, so you see over here on the instructions, it's telling us we need H1, H2, and D4. And D happens to be over in here. So let's see, D is over here. So here's D4 right here, D4. So first things first, this thing shoots these little gel beads. It comes in this little package here. This says 10,000 of them, but you have to go and basically hydrate them first. So we have to put them in a certain amount of water, and you put 1 capful, which is 500 beads, into 1,000 milliliters of water, which is about 4 cups. So we're gonna do that right now because it takes them about 4 hours to percolate. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get our 1 cup of these things, or 1 capful, I should say.
I'm zooming in up close.
Can you see that there? All right, 1 capful. Okay, come over here. We're just gonna dump them in the bottom of this thing. Oh my goodness, they look like Mexican jumping beans. Jumping everywhere.
I actually am.
So look at this. This whole little thing right here. Go ahead and show in here, Zach.
So
go ahead and show in here. So all we have are these little teeny beads in here. Now we'll go over here. I'm gonna cover this up in case I spill them. That would be awful. So we'll come over here and we'll just pour the water.
They're going crazy.
I guess we're gonna put our finger in these ones here. So there's that. And we'll come back periodically to check on how the inflation is going.
Pretty much.
Okay, just an update. We've gone through now and gotten the main chassis and put some screws in and put a couple of little anchors. And now we're going to go over and add these little sidecars to this part here where the wheels go.
Sidecars?
Yeah, these little side things where the wheels go. And then we will be back in a little bit. Okay, so in the meantime, let's check on our gel beads. It's been about 10 minutes. You can actually look at them and see they're actually a little bit bigger. Now, they're getting bigger by the moment. And it says it takes about 4 hours, but we'll just keep coming over here and checking on these things and have enough to, when we get this thing built, we start shooting people. Okay, so we assembled another piece over here, and it's the side piece, which has one of the hit sensors right here to light up. So we're gonna go ahead and do the second one. So we have this thing over in the box here. We have another hit sensor right here. And basically we're gonna go over here and take this thing, plug it right down into here so that it goes in, it snaps in. And then we just take 2 of these screws right here. Thank goodness this screwdriver is magnetic. It would have driven me crazy. There's a lot of places where it's really difficult to put a screw. So the magnetic screws really help. DJI really thought a lot about how they were going to put this thing together. So we've got these all tightened in. Next thing, we need a cable. And we have determined that it is a certain length of a cable that we need, which is this longer one. And it gives you kind of a diagram on here of which cable you're using. So we've got this little tiny small one here, and we've got a super long one, which is way longer than this, and then the diagram says to use the medium size. So we'll just use the medium size. So let's see, so we've got this thing here. We will bring this one, plug in the wire. Then over on our chassis, take this side, bring it on through. There's a little notch right here that we're going to run the cable through. Whoops. Run the cable through this notch. And then over here, there's a slot at the top. Stick it in the slot. And then it lines up with the holes right here.
And this shows how hard it is to show it at the exact same time.
Yeah, exactly. So now we'll come over here and get a couple of screws. Again, thank goodness these things are magnetic because I got to put it through this entire shaft down here.
Right? You're like, right now it looks like a robotic otter.
It does look like a robotic otter, doesn't it, Zach?
Yep.
You know they can't. You know nobody can see you, right?
Hi.
We'll tighten this bad boy up here.
Hi.
All right, all tightened up. And then lastly, it tells us to thread the wire. So we turn this upside down. And we're going to thread this wire this way. And it says to put it on, there's a little cable guard right here that we installed. little cable management system. And it says that they want to put this in the second slot. So we'll just put the wire on in here. And
I know, that thing looks like a face.
yeah. And then when we're done, we've got both the wires for both hit sensors all logged in. Okay, so now we got to mount the motors. So it goes into this mount. The cable goes through the middle. And then underneath here, we have to get it so that it's exactly in the center up here so it doesn't crimp the wire. And then we come over and get yet another one of our MA3 screws and put 3 of them inside here to hold the motor to the bracket. And after we're done with all those, we'll be able to put all 4 motors on the chassis. All right, so we've threaded up the last motor to go into this thing here. And now we're just going to put the last set of screws to hold the motor into the chassis. 1, and then we have 2 more on the underside here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wouldn't try not to lose too many of these screws because I think that they're pretty stingy on spares. It's my personal opinion. And it looks like this didn't get totally in. There it goes. One more screw here. Make sure the top one's tight. Yep. And then lastly, we're going to thread the wire according to the instructions. So it goes through this little niche here. Then what we'll do is we got to thread it in here to the back, and we want to loop it. So we're going to come up here, and it's going to go all the way on the end. So we're going to stick it up in this corner. Make sure I plug it into the right place. That would be bad if we didn't. Here we go. It plugs in right here on this side. It's very tight in this thing, and I mean very tight. And I haven't figured out how to take these things out yet. They lock themselves. So you can see here all the wheels are in here. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to dress this cable a little bit so that it's here. And we just kind of go over here, and so what's our next step? Next step, mount the wheels. Okay. So remember, when we made these, we have 2 different styles of wheels. We have ones that go this way and ones that go this way. And it's important to key them correctly, otherwise the thing will just probably go off psycho on you. The instructions tell you which way to match it, but you also have a little key code right here. It tells you the direction that these need to match. So if you look at these are going from lower right to from lower left to upper right. And so we'll be able to put these on here, and those will match now. Okay, and so we have this, and we got our treads matched. And now we're going to come in here and mount it on the hub. And then we're just going to come over here and get the screw, put it on in here. Oops, what was that? That's never a good sound. Never is that a good sound. All right, nice and tight, and look, it's a wheel, folks. All right, so this one is mounted now, so we're gonna go over here and mount the other 3. And that should be pretty easy. It's just a single screw, just make sure you get them in the right pattern. All right. It looks like
it looks like a race car.
Like a robot.
I think it just looks like a race car.
Yeah, well, now we got a whole lot more stuff to put on, right, Zach?
Yeah.
All right. Don't you want people to see you? Hold on. Yeah, see?
Hi.
Okay, so it's been about an hour and 10 minutes. Let's see how our pellets are going. These little pellets are going to go in the cannon, and they're getting bigger and bigger all the time. Okay, we've got the turret now attached. We have the front hit sensor attached now. And now we're going to go over here and we are going to attach the speaker to the cannon. So we're just going to take this speaker here, get the wire out of the way, slide it right into here, and pop it on back, and we're done. And now we'll go ahead and put the whole thing inside the turret. Okay, so we're done. The whole S1 is now put together. So you have the gimbal / turret. We have the radio control unit. We have all the stuff. We can go over here and turn the battery on in the back here. So you pop it open like this, and we'll just turn the battery on. And if you're familiar with DJI, you hold the battery twice, and then it comes on.
And this is a brand new Robomaster S1.
Give it a second to boot. Of course, there's the DJI sound. So now we can turn this thing around. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out my phone, and we're going to go ahead and get it going. All right, so we're going to go to our app now, and we're going to zip over and open up Robomaster. Yeah, we're going to go up there. You excited? You excited, Zach? Okay, so now what happened is I've already previously connected this thing. So you can see over here that it's all set up.
Right?
Yeah, we've already played with it. So we can have solo mode, battle mode, or lab mode. I haven't done battle or lab yet. We've just done solo. So when we click on solo, here it is, and here we are on our coffee table here.
That's not a coffee table, it's a kitchen table.
That's right, kitchen table. So the left stick right here is what makes it move. Now I gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna drive this thing right off the table here. But you can see it moving here. The right stick, or pretty much anywhere else in the entire place, moves the gimbal. Oh, hey, there's the camera we're speaking at. Hey, wave, guys. Hey. Okay. Well, we can sit here and move around.
What's up?
There's Zach. Hey, Zach.
What's
hey, there we are.
up?
Hey, guys. Hey. And then what happens is we're able to move this thing. We can also shoot. So right here, we can aim and hit one of these 2 laser blasters. Well, I was off a little bit, so I'm going to put my target right on the camera. Sorry, I'm going to shoot all you guys that are out there. So we can shoot that thing. So we can also load gel pellets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the thing right here and kill the app so that the thing kind of moves off. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kill, there we go, it's dead. I'm going to go ahead and kill the battery because I kind of have to move the gimbal in order for this to work. And I don't want to like bust the gimbal up. So in the back here, there's a button off to the side. We're going to push it and it's going to eject the cartridge. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and open up the hole to fill it. We're going to bring the spring back down here in order to fill these things. And then, while trying very hard not to make a mess, we're going to take these little gels and very, very carefully, whoops, grab it, Zach.
Oh, that like one of them went onto the floor.
Oh, no.
They're like, I'm trying to grab this one.
Yeah.
It's so slippery.
I guess if I'd used I guess we should probably have gone in. Ah! There it goes again.
Up?
Yeah, here, put it in.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You can see how difficult this is. My guess is I probably would have done well better to get a funnel or something like that. Okay, Zach just brought me a funnel. So let's see if this works a little bit better, hopefully. So we'll just kind of put the funnel in here. These things bounce like nobody's business. These things are like the Mexican jumping beans that we had in school. So I'm going to just very carefully put these things in like this, and we'll just let them go through. Oh, see, they're jumping if we go too fast. Ah!
Like one of them went under the car.
I know. This one went away too. I mean, seriously, I can't emphasize enough how jumpy these things are. If you pour them too fast, they're just going to get away from you.
That's what I told you. We should just use a cup.
Now, this thing can hold... This thing can hold like...
No, I caught it.
Did you?
Yes, I caught
Oh,
one.
that's good. You're way better than me. Okay.
Like, there's so many things on the
And no, they're everywhere, aren't they? All right, you know what? We're going to give up. We're just going to leave these parts in here. This little hopper, this little magazine will hold 450 of these things, about. So now we'll just put the cover back on the magazine. And I think that we put this in. Magazine goes this way. Obviously, you want to close that up, otherwise they're just going to go everywhere.
Yeah.
And load the magazine back in and click it. So now let's go ahead. We'll turn on the Robomaster S1 again.
The Robomaster S1.
Ugh. I'm scared of you now.
Punch.
All right, we're all booted up, so I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to launch Robomaster again. Here we go. And there we are. So now what we can do is come into the setup over here, go over to the system, control, and we're going to change the firing mode from infrared beam to gel beams. Gel beans? What's a gel bean? Gel beads. All right, so we have the ubiquitous warning guide. Please don't fire around people, animals. So now we'll confirm. So now we'll get out of the setup, come back here. Now, this is going to be interesting. So I've never done this before. This is the first time. So we're going to bring this down. Now, one thing it doesn't let you do when you have gel beads, you can't go above a certain height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point it right here, and we're going to fire one. You ready? Ready? Load gel beads in the gel container and tap them to fire during battle. I got that part. Did it do it? Did it do it?
Oh, sure.
I can't tell if it's shooting a bead or not. Here, let's find. Here's a good way to find out. You ready?
Light.
Ready? Nope. Let's see.
Maybe this part. Maybe that part.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Ow!
Now I'm like, did it hurt?
All right, here. Let's see if we
like, did it hurt?
Here, let's see if we can get it right past the camera. I'm going to aim this right next to the camera. Ready? Right there. Ready? 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 Oh!
Hit the camera!
Okay, that was pretty funny.
I want to shoot one.
You want to try it? Don't hit my camera.
No,
Hit it. No. Okay, ready? Go. Just touch it once. Choom!
Mine just bounced right over there.
I
Bounced
know.
right off the room and that's where it went all the way over there.
That's pretty good.
And I feel like looking like, bing, bing, bing.
All right, so let's actually go do something. Let's go take this outside for a second, and we'll go shoot. My son's car. Is what we'll do.
Really?
Sure. All right, let's go ahead and start it on up here. We're outside. Give it a good boot. There we go. Pull it down. And we'll launch the app.
Well, my dad's doing that right now. I'm just looking.
All right, so let's go ahead and launch our app. All right, here we go. Okay, camera's not white balanced very well, but that's okay. So now we can sit here and get the turret, and let's see if we can shoot one over at my son's car. This is Drew's car. He just got his driver's license a few days ago. So let's see,
I want to try.
Point it over there. Let's see. Ready? Point it toward his car. You ready? Here.
I'm gonna go really close.
Oh, missed it.
I'm gonna go really close.
Oh.
I saw it. I'm gonna do it up right here.
All right, let's go over here, and I'm gonna creep this forward a little bit towards Drew's car. We're gonna get him in the sights, and let's see. Oh, you know what? Here, let's go up here, and we'll get it in. Oh, you know what? See here? This is a safety measure. See when I tilt it up too much, the sight goes away because you're not allowed to fire it up there when it's too high up, so you don't hit somebody in the eye. So in this case, we'll back it up a little bit, and we'll just go shoot it right here. Ready? Oh, got it. Here we go again. Ready?
I want to try it.
Hold it up there. Here we go again. Oh, got it. You want to push the button? Just push the button. Oh, you hit the front tire this time.
Ooh.
Now what we can do, you can go over here and just do something like this. Hey, check out the robot. Put the camera over there, Zach. Because it uses mech and wheels, watch this. It actually moves sideways. You can make it move sideways. This thing can move too, man. So you can sit here and move it sideways. You can actually move this thing in a circle.
Okay, this is gonna make people puke. Hey, you shot me in the leg.
I shot you in the leg?
Yes.
Oops. I guess we're not supposed to do that. All right, so this is pretty cool. So we'll just go move this and move the turret around, move this guy over.
And by the way,
Fire!
Dad, I want to go shoot it multiple times.
Where's the shooting at? Okay, so now we're gonna try this in super slow-mo mode. Ready? Close your eyes, Zach, just in case. Here we go.
Dad shot me inside the head multiple times. Dad shot me right in the back of the
That's called a ricochet.
Dad, now how about you go do it?
So one thing they tell you when you're doing this is you want to make sure not to try to look at the robot because it'll drive you crazy. You want to look at the first person shooter thing here. Right, you want to look at the screen. So see, I can come over here no matter where I'm driving. Hey Zach, here we go. They're coming to get us now. So no matter where we're driving, this thing can come right after us. So let's move it up.
Can I please control it?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna drop my phone.
Not.
Don't go in the dirt. They say don't take it in the dirt because it can get the gum up the wheels.
Chugga, chugga,
Sand.
chugga.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Here, I got an idea. Here, let's go back really quick.
Oh, we're good at that backyard?
No, let's go back onto settings. We'll go to control and we'll go back to infrared beam. That way we're not wasting gels. Here, you want to play some more?
Yeah.
Here, go ahead. You can shoot now.
And...
Don't point it over here. Oh, no. Don't point it here. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, Zach. Oh, good.
That like how it's glitching.
Yeah. Oh, it lost connection.
Yep.
Yeah, see, by the way, this is what happens when you lose connection. You get this kind of fuzzy screen. Well, we're outside, and I've got it on my Wi-Fi, so it probably isn't going to work too well. All right, well, that's a good way. Let's go back inside.
I'm petting it.
All right, so Zach, so basically we like this thing, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we really do like it. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna move this around here. I recommend this thing. Do you, Zach?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reasonable price for what you get. It got here in one day after they shipped it from China. We're looking forward to learning Scratch and Python and doing all the lab stuff. It comes with this blue painter's tape where you can go through and put it on the ground and have it follow the tape, so you can give it artificial intelligence or a software to find the tape and look at it. So that's it for our first YouTube video and our first review of something we bought and put together ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm Stacy, this is Zach, and we sure recommend the Robomaster S1 by DJI. High five, man.
Bye, viewers.